Hi, and welcome to this onecolo.com video. In this quick tutorial, we're going to walk you through your vendor dashboard and show you how to upload a new product. So here on the welcome page of your vendor dashboard, you have this very important link. This is the link to your own vendor page. This is the link that you can share, and yeah, you can share it with your audience, and your audience will immediately see all your products on this page, and your page views and some other information, and they can choose to also follow you from this page. All right, so this is a very important link. You can share these on your social media accounts and so on and so forth. Okay, so next you have products. The product tab shows you all your live products and your products being edited or under review. So under products, you can see the products that you have. You can see the number of sales, and then you can view or edit these products. And then you have add product. We're coming back to that later. You have the earnings tab that shows you your earnings. So you always have an idea, a clear picture of exactly how much the platform owes you, how much the platform has already paid you, and yes, and so you know exactly what came in and from which product, if you have many products already. So this is totally transparent, and you have all the information you want, and you can export these paid commissions as a CSV file, which is supported by software such as Microsoft Excel. So you can open it in your Microsoft Excel program, and you will be able to have archives of your payments. Next, you have orders. Now, for the purposes of this video, we will not open the orders here because you'll have some names of the people who bought this demo product. All right, so this was only for testing, but the names are real, so we're not going to click on orders. But under the orders tab, you can see all products, you can see all your purchases, and you can see the names of the people who purchased. This is very important because you can, in some cases, if need be, you can even send a thank you message, a personalized thank you message to your buyers. And then you have your profile. Under profile, you can view everything relating to your account experience. You can set up the name of your store, which you're asked to do when you're creating your account, so you may not need to do it unless you want to change. And then here, payout and contact email. This is the email that we will be paying you to. If you're receiving your payments through PayPal or Payoneer, this is your Payoneer email or your PayPal email or your Skrill email if you're using Skrill, because these are the three methods that we use to send payouts to all our users. And if you're based in the US, you can also receive your payments through bank account. All right, so, and there's other information that you can select and set up as you please. And of course, you have creative feedback. Here you can receive messages directly from people who are following you on the platform, and you can also reply those messages directly from the platform. All right, so now let's go to stage 2, which is adding a product. Adding a product is very simple on the platform. Once you are in the add product tab, you will generally have to go to scroll down, because you may see this and wonder why there's nothing on the page. So don't worry, just scroll down and you'll see the form here, the new product submission form. So we're gonna go quickly, and so we're going to have these demo products, Dreams Come True 2. All right, and we advise you to always follow the instructions that are written on the screen at every section of the form, so you don't miss a point. but following the steps as shown in this video will generally be enough. But just to be on the safe side, always read the instruction even after you've watched this video. So the download description is a compulsory section, and you have to make sure there is something written there. Even though it's not start, but you have to write something. If you don't have anything to write, you can just copy paste the download title, but you can write a detailed description here. If it's music, it doesn't need a description, because the only description that is needed for music is the sample, and we generally set up a sample for you, so you don't need to worry about that. But you can add a sample file for your music here if it's music you're selling. And this add media button should be used only for adding samples, nothing else. Do not use this button to add the file that your buyers are going to download. So this is not for your download file. This is just for sample files. And maybe if you're selling fonts or templates, you want to add some images of those. You want to add images, gallery samples. You can use this button. You can also use the editor to add pictures and add any kind of content that you want to add. All right, so feel free to play with this editor as much as you want. If you want to add a picture, you use this button as well, and it's going to put the picture in the editor at the place where you left the cursor. All right, so next stage is the download category, which is of course compulsory. You have to select the download category. Here we have an audio, and it's music, so I'll select music, file type, and format. We're gonna upload an audio, so we select here. Now, if you don't know which file type or format to select, if it's not an audio, if it's something else and you don't know what it is, you can just select standard. You can just leave it at standard. But now we have an audio, so we're gonna go ahead and select audio. Next is the featured image. Featured image is the image that it's your image product, your product image, sorry. It is the image that will be seen across the platform. So you upload it here. If it's music, as is the case in the with the file that we are uploading for the purposes of this tutorial, if it's music, it has to be a perfect square. But for any other kind of file, you are free to upload any format, any form of cover art. We really don't have any issues with that. So your featured image can be a rectangle, it can be a square, it doesn't matter. But if it's music, it has to be a square. All right, so let's upload. We have our files ready already here. Okay, you can just drag and drop and wait for a few seconds for the file to upload. We already had some files uploaded for our past demo setups. All right, so once the upload is done and this button right here is activated, you have to wait until the button comes live. So select as featured image, and it's going to set up the featured image. All right, now the next stage is a very important one, and this is the part of the tutorial you don't want to miss: prices and files. Now it is written here, important note, skip this step first, and indeed we want you to skip this test first, otherwise your submission will fail. So you skip the file upload first, and you can go ahead and add your download tags. Download tags can include the genre. Maybe if it's music, you can add the genre down here. It could be Afro beats. You could have you could see some of these suggestions appear, but whether you see them appear or not, you can just type and go ahead and separate each tag with a comma. So it could be Afrobeats, could be gospel, could be anything, could be pop. So you just add the style. You could also add tags that are related to you. You could add your name if you like, or something else. All right, you are free to just add any kind of tags that you want there. And once you're done adding the tags, you submit. Okay, remember we had to skip the prices and files section first. So you go ahead and submit. You wait for a few seconds for your submission to go through. All right, success, new product submitted successfully. So you click OK, and the page is going to refresh, and you'll be redirected to the exact same page. So you're still on your product submission page, and it's telling you to edit the product. All right, so you're now editing the product. You had already set up everything, so now you go all the way down to the upload section, and this is where you upload your file. Okay, so we can come here. Let's upload another random file. Let's just, okay, let's suppose this is the file that let's suppose this is the file we wanted to sell. All right, even though we know that's not the file, but for the purposes of this video, let's pretend that was a file. Okay, insert the file. All right, so you have the file URL is here, and once you've added the file, you can set the price here directly. Okay, if it's a single, you can set up our standard price for a single, which is $1.79 US. You can set a lower price than this on our platform. All right, and once you've added your file, you can click submit. If you have many files to add, maybe you're selling an audio plus a PDF or whatever, you can click add file. It's going to create a second button like this, and you can repeat this step as many times as is necessary. If you're selling an album, for example, you will have to add each audio file separately so that your buyers will be able to download all the files without needing to unzip a folder. Okay, so once you're done with the upload, you can submit. And that's it, and you're done. Product edited successfully. So the page is going to reload, and you can now go back to the products tab, and you will see your newly uploaded product here, and it says pending review. All right, so once you've seen this, you can just wait for a couple of hours, depending on the hour of the day that you uploaded, and depending on how complex your product is. You can see your product go live, like the one below here, within a couple of hours or within 24 hours. But typically, your product will be available for online purchase in less than 24 hours. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and hope to see you soon with a lot of new uploads on onecolo.com. Happy global selling.